Hello everyone. You're welcome to Muftawa Abila YouTube channel, your home of exclusivity. On Saturday or Sunday, when I got to Abidjan, I wanted to bring you my road to Abidjan story, but unfortunately, my microphone messed up. The microphone I bought, it failed me many times. Worst of it all, I went to the washroom, I fixed it here. It fell inside the WC. So you can imagine the challenges I had, or the welcome I had in Abidjan for the African Cup of Nations 2023. But finally, I think I have settled. I'm enjoying the city. I've toured the city a bit. Not necessarily just tour, but I've been on the move to do some stuff with some international media organizations. I did some stuff with the BBC. In fact, the BBC actually was after Ghana's game against Cape Verde on March Day 1. So yeah, I've seen the city a bit. I don't know if my story of how I got to Abidjan for the African Cup of Nations is still relevant, but I'll just share a bit of it. So it took me nearly 24 hours or more from Accra to Abidjan for the African Cup of Nations, a journey that was supposed to be quite brief. It was expected to be about 12 hours. It went beyond that. Left Ghana around 6:30 a.m., got to the Elubo border at about 2-3 p.m. We went through immigration process. Then by 4 p.m., we had crossed to the side of Abidjan, but there was a major challenge. The major challenge was the fact that immigration officers and security officers had asked us to wait so that they would get police escort to lead us into Abidjan. And the police escort delayed so much so that we were frustrated. In fact, there was a picture of me that was taken. I'm sure when I finally get that picture from Maxi, I'll post that picture because he took a picture of me like this, which is a perfect definition of the stress we had encountered on our way to Abidjan for the African Cup of Nations. We finally left the Elubo border to Abidjan around 7:30 p.m. Got into Abidjan around 10:11 p.m. Got settled in our hotels around 1 a.m. I actually slept around 2-3 a.m. and I was up again by 5 a.m. because I needed to do reports of arrival, what was happening in Ghana, in Abidjan, on the African Cup of Nations and all that. So I think for 2-3 days consecutively in Abidjan, I never had a good sleep, and I'm not sure I've still had a good sleep. But that's what covering tournaments are all about. It's a privilege to follow your team and report on it. So it's a privilege to be here. I'm not here to sleep. I'm not here to do sightseeing. I'm here to work. I'm here to tell stories. And I've been doing that. Some of my followers on social media, those who follow my programs on Joy News, Joy Prime, Joy FM, would have heard and seen me many times with a plethora of reports of all the things that are happening in Abidjan and all that. So yeah, we've been trying, or I have been trying my best to be able to serve my audience the best of content. One of the things that I also noticed on my way to Abidjan was the unfortunate sight of how the River Ankobra has become. It's become, I don't know how to describe it. It's terrible, extremely terrible, due to illegal mining, due to galamsey. That river is suffocating. The fishes in that river are suffocating. The animals in that river are suffocating. The water body, I don't know how to say it is brown or what. It's quite unfortunate. In fact, my followers on Twitter would have seen that I tweeted that thing. It's extremely, extremely unfortunate. Unfortunate. And I think there should be a political will, there should be a traditional will to put an end to this. It's been quite terrible, it's been quite bad. And it's about time there's an end to this. We cannot lose our water bodies to a few who think that there are minerals in there that gives them loads of money, so the rest of us should suffer. It's quite unfortunate. I do not think that there's that political will to fight, and many of the things we see are probably a facade. And the facade is being embraced by many people, and it's become a charade. It's quite unfortunate that our water bodies they've become that terrible for people. So yeah, it's match day 2. Ghana plays Egypt, and what next? I'll be sharing with you. And also, there are also some stories that have happened within the Black Stars camp, within the supporters camp, and all that. I'm sharing those ones with you in the next video.